Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you are here with me on one of the biggest episodes in this universe mode yet, as I am joined with the new general manager for Monday Night Raw, Senior Frog. Say hello, Frog.
Hi, how is everybody today?
I think we're doing fantastic.
That's nice.
And there's a little bit of a change in a lot in my calendar, as you guys can see, as we got Monday Night Raw on Monday still, with Tuesday. ECW's back. There's no GFW. And you're probably wondering why there's pay-per-views here called No Way Outs and all this other stuff with ECW in it. Well, the long gist of it is there has been a draft. And not just any type of draft, but a draft. As we have the likes of Tommy Dreamer now on Monday Night Raw, Alberto El Patron, Jimmy Havoc, Kevin Owens, The Undertaker, Goldberg, Kofi Kingston. We have guys from TNA, guys from ECW, guys from SmackDown Live. The draft completely shook up the entire universe mode. Literally, everything is different except for Impact, but Impact has a lot more WWE superstars as well. I have ECW guys, WWE guys, TNA guys in my show. It's crazy. And Monday Night Raw is the GM, and it is Senior Frog. He has put Tommy Dreamer and slapped on the Universal Championship for him. He slapped on the Intercontinental Championship on the Honky Tonk Man. He slapped the Raw Women's Championship for Naomi, and he slapped the Raw Tag Team Champions on American Alpha. And so a lot of big things coming on here, folks. And for SmackDown Live, the GM is Daniel. Daniel could not be here today to check out his opponent for Monday Night Raw. He really won't be on the show that much, but he will be on from time to time. He slapped on the WWE World Heavyweight Championship to John Cena. He slapped on the United States Championship to Dean Ambrose. He slapped on the SmackDown Live Women's Championship to Natalya, and he slapped on the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships to none other than Carl Lance and Luke Gallows, aka The Club. And then for my brand, for ECW, these will not be temporary permanently, because they're all going to be on the line, all 5 belts, but you can only see 4. The Hardcore Championship is also property of ECW. But these are just people who are holding them just to look well. But you got the ECW World Heavyweight Championship, that beautiful belt behind the Sandman. You have the ECW World Television Championship, that is right behind Rockstar Split. You got the ECW Tag Team Championship in between the Dudley Boys. You have the ECW Women's Championship behind Daphne, and the Hardcore Championship. We'll pull that up in just a second over there. And then for Impact, you guys know all their championships basically stay the same, just with new rosters. You got, the World Champion Eli Drake, Petey Williams, the X-Division Champion, Velvet Scott, Knockout Champion, the DC Tag Team Champions. So get to let's go all the way down here. If I can find the Hardcore belt. The Hardcore belt right there, it actually belongs to Abyss, by the way. Abyss has not held this belt for 18 weeks. Since when? That doesn't matter. And then the Impact Grand Championship held by none other than Bobby Lashley. So a lot of big things going on here in this universe mode, because now we have gems, and basically the way this is going to work, folks, is you guys will decide who has the best show of the week. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So if you guys are a big fan of Monday Night Raw, you may just want to tune in and help out Monday Night Raw as much as possible. Send out to your friends, family, your family's family, your cousins, your stepbrothers, sisters, and all that other stuff. If you love SmackDown Live, you might want to do the same. If you love ECW or Impact, you want to do the same. And the cool thing is the show that gets the highest rating will win the rating wars for that week. And let's say if they have a pay-per-view like I do, it was great for me having ECW and Vengeance at the same time. Those 2 stats carry on and to that one show, and then you also have pay-per-view of the month. So a lot of competitive stuff going on between me, Frog, Daniel, and the anonymous general manager for Impact Wrestling. Again, Frog owns Raw, Daniel owns SmackDown, I own ECW, and Impact is anonymous. A lot of crazy things going on here, folks, as you see all that crap. But Senior Frog, would you like to introduce your match card?
I would like to, yes. So tonight we're going to have TJ Perkins going off against John Morrison, TJ Perkins, whatever you want to call it. Next we're going to have a submission match with Ken Shamrock and Jack Swagger. Then we're going to have The New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus, and Alexa Bliss versus Vanessa Price, just because we got Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre, and then a triple threat match between DDP, HBK, and Goldberg. So 2 WCWs there. And RVD, Rob Van Dam, versus Tommy Dreamer in an Extreme Rules match.
And, you know, this is the perfect time for you to pitch in why your show is better than ECW, SmackDown Live, and TNA. So go ahead, man. The floor is all yours.
Oh, yes. I believe that Raw is, you know, like you said, it's way better than SmackDown Live. That is basically my main competitor, but also I have ECW to, you know, square off with, and TNA Impact, and I hope I do well out of everybody, and I will try to book as much of good match cards so far. So yeah, Monday Night Raw, please win.
And the gym that wins will be getting the Gym of the Year award. Remember, it is you guys that count. Your view matters. And definitely do subscribe to Building Off the Gaming on YouTube, as well as subscribe to Senior Frog on YouTube as well. So we're going to kick it off, folks. John Morrison, TJ Perkins. That match starts now. You know, who do you pick to win this matchup, Frog?
I don't know. I really don't.
I mean, you have two complex styles that are very similar in very unorthodox ways. It's going to be very interesting to see how this works out. So we're about to get this one rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Any minute now. Here we go. Morrison, Perkins. God, 2K so slow. I swear to you, it's so slow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Grandmother Draw does say TJ Perkins. Wow, and I get backed right in the skull by John Morrison. We're going to counter John Morrison flipping over there. Followed by a DDT. Here we go, folks. Perkins gonna throw Morrison right into the turnbuckle. Followed up with the clothesline. Now with the knife edge top and one of the wild uppercuts. Followed by the running knee right into the face of John Morrison. Perkins going up off the top rope. Elbow drop connects to Morrison. Is it enough to put him away? Here we go. One and only one on Morrison. An uppercut as well. Here we go. Uh-oh. Morrison countering TJP. Some technical wrestling moves here, but Perkins trying to fight off John Morrison. Does successfully. Gonna follow the scoop stem, but it's gonna be counted in the meantime. But modified version of the Scorpion Death Drop, maybe all that she wrote, folks. Now, TJP countered John Morrison with that crazy punch and then an uppercut. Oh, to the outside. Morrison though catching TJP right there. With an elbow to the skull on the apron. You know, Frog, what's your thoughts on this match so far?
So far it's going well to, I could say, acrobatics, in my opinion. TJ Perkins representing Raw, and John Morrison coming from Lucha Underground to come back to Monday Night Raw, which is, in my opinion, a good feud. But on the match itself, it's going well. One of my favorite cruiserweights is TJ Perkins, and I'm glad that he's winning now. So.
That's fair enough right there, folks. I mean, again, it's been very intense. Perkins and Morrison be going out here now with a neck breaker to TJP by John Morrison. Morrison to go for that right hand, countered by the forearm shot. TJP's got Morrison up. What's up by Therese Saber? Oh man, and that pin kick to the side of the skull. And TJP trying to put away John Morrison, and Tyrese Saber, you came at the best times. I've introduced my newer universe mode here on episode 80, which now features general managers. Perkins tried to do that arm breaker. Gonna be countered though. I mean, not gonna be countered though, but it's gonna be put into a rope break as he almost sort of breaks the arm of John Morrison right there. TJP going top rope. And the elbow drop right to the heart of John Morrison. Put him away. Referee countdown. 1, 2. It's over. No, so close. So close. 2.5. But this match will continue. Crowd is on fire. And the intense action is even making the Raw general manager cough. That's how deadly the action here is on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And the 360 splash connects from off the top rope. Then to put him away. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2.5. Once again, Morrison kicking out in the nick of time for his scoop slam. Going to be countered by Morrison. Going to shove him off. Morrison out with one of a DDT, sending TJP right flat on the ground. TJP trying to get back to his feet. Oh, one of a mighty clothesline. Starts from leg sweep by Morrison to TJP. Morrison picking up Perkins with now the mighty clothesline, trying to fight back in the matchup. John Morrison is being stopped by TJP. TJP now with those knife-edge chops. The 3 to follow down with an uppercuts. Morrison now going to pick up and send them to the ground. Morrison going to finish. He thinks that's all it takes to put TJP away. TJP getting out of the nick of time. I do not have the BO. I don't know. Oh no, I do not have Black Ops 3, unfortunately. See TJP hyping with the crowd here. Talking a little smack. Needs to be paying more attention to John Morrison at the moment here, folks. Gonna pick up one more time for that Pele kick to put Morrison away. Bang! Connects. I've got to wonder if there's anything else. The frog splash. We're going with that one. TJP trying to put John Morrison away with the frog splash. Frog splash maneuver off the top rope. Connects. It's over. Counted down. Referee take a highlight. Let's take a look at this replay one time. Bang! Right there. Referee gonna count it down. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out at 2.5. What in the hell is John Morrison made out of? He just got a 2.5, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm moving trying to fight back on TJP, and then one of a crazy walloping neckbreaker that was right there. That made it put TJP's lights out for good. Morrison going for the pin. Will he win the matchup? Here we go. 1, and only a 1 still on TJP. And Morrison not happy about that 1 second. As both men try to get back to their feet. Morrison launched TJP into the ropes. He's got TJP up on the turnbuckle. And he's gonna, oh my god, no, for God's sakes. I've seen this superplex to the floor. No, come on, John, don't do this. He's got a family to feed. No, oh my god, oh! He just with a suplex off the top rope. He may have broke the back of TJ Perkins with this maneuver. The body just smacked right off the floor. How much damage has been done to both of these men? TJP is not moving, ladies and gentlemen. He might have killed them. Now Perkins fighting back on Morrison. Morrison still in charge of the matchup right now as Perkins having a hard time trying to get back in this match. We're at a 4 count, ladies and gentlemen. He caught the leg. Oh, with that back kick right to the side of to the back of the skull of Morrison. Perkins getting back to his feet, picking up Mundo. Oh, Morrison, whatever you want to call him. Now the elbow to the skull. We're at a 7 count, ladies and gentlemen. And now Perkins going up top. Elbow to the spine of Morrison. And TJP trying to hype his own self up here, folks. Trying to fight back in this match with TJ Perkins. And then Morrison catches Perkins and gets him down. Oh, man, for one of a slam down. And Perkins still fighting back on Mundo. Thought of an uppercut counter right there. Now wait, but the knife edge up. Woo! You heard that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Moonsault, a walloping moonsault at that on John Morrison by TJP here. He's going to pick him up, side kick to the skull, maybe once again. Connects! My goodness! What a maneuver! TJP trying to get some stamina right there, trying to help himself back up here. Perkins trying to hit the frog splash one more time, trying to put Morrison away. Perkins, frog splash, connects again for the second time. Is this enough to put Morrison away? Referee counted down. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, he kicked out again. What does it take to put the man away is the question here. Now neck breaker from TJP to John Morrison here. And this is the first match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And this is this Monday Night Raw, the first show under Senior Frog. It's going to be a very promising one here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, now closed on the TJP to the freaking turnbuckle patch there. Morrison picking up Perkins. He's got him in for that walloping neck breaker. Oh man. He may be seeing stars now, ladies and gentlemen. And Perkins is out of nothing. And Morrison has got to be shocked at that. Hell, I have to get it in to kick out of nothing. Oh, a devastating kick right there. This is to the skull of TJP. Perkins going to use the ropes to get back to his feet here, ladies and gentlemen. And a shot. A chop. Another chop. Another third chop. A fourth chop. He's firing up these chops and uppercuts. The heart of TJP is on fire. Wait a minute, he launched Morrison to the apron. Springboard. Oh, drop kick. Knocking John Morrison over to the outside. A great maneuver there by TJP. But the fatigue is setting in for both of these men, ladies and gentlemen. Perkins top rope. Elbow drop all the way to the outside. Connects. You gotta wonder how much more will these men give? What will it take to put them away? And I honestly could not tell you. I have no idea. Elbow to the skull of Morrison on the apron. TJP getting back inside the ring. Stomping the arm is Perkins. And now Perkins trying to set up Mundo. Got him for the fourth time here tonight. Bang! That connects again. Morrison is out cold, folks. TJP trying to put the period at the end of the sentence when it comes to John Morrison here. Going top rope once again. The third time to Tom. They say frog splash for the third time tonight. Connects. Is this enough to put him away? As you see their instant replay once again. Referee counting down. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And finally, TJP defeats John Morrison. Senior Frog, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
It was fun. I like to start off with, well, not always, but some matches you just have to get out of the way. So that's what I did. I started off with the 2 cruiserweights in my division. And yeah, and I thought it was a good match overall. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do in the next few months. So, yeah.
And your pay-per-view SummerSlam is coming along very soon.
Yeah.
So a lot of speculation going on about your World Heavyweight Championship match, but we'll get to that in just a second, folks. Congrats to TJP on beating John Morrison. We're going on to the next match of the night. What Senior Frog would you like to introduce that second match of the night?
Oh, that second match. Okay. I believe it is the Ken Shamrock and Jack Swagger one.
Indeed it is. Ken Shamrock will face Jack Swagger in a submission match here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite in this one, Senior Frog?
I want to say Ken Shamrock. He's an ankle lock expert, and yeah. Even though Kurt Angle, 2017 Hall of Famer, Creed kind of like made that a thing. That kind of started it all. It was Ken Shamrock, I guess. Ken Shamrock was there for Kurt Angle. Yeah.
Alright, fair. I can agree with that one. But meanwhile, Swagger absolutely thugging Ken Shamrock right now. How long is this going to last? I couldn't tell you. Now, Shamrock countering Jack Swagger with the right hand. Swagger going to counter Shamrock with the mini up and over. Swagger just thugging Ken Shamrock right now. He's in complete control of the matchup. Swagger going mid-rope. Elbow to the heart of freaking Ken Shamrock. Remember, this match has to be won via submission. No pinfalls are allowed. You must make your opponent tap out. Striking out with a crazy crossroad neck breaker. Wrenching on the jaw of Shamrock is Jack Swagger.
As a precaution, damaging moves like that can make it hard to breathe.
Swagger going top rope.
As a standout at the University of Oklahoma, Swagger was a two-sport star in football and wrestling.
Swagger's giving Ken Shamrock a run for his money here as he's in complete control of the matchup. And now Swagger's trying to mess up the ankle and the leg of Ken Shamrock. He's using the ropes to assist him there. Frog, do you condone this type of wrestling style that is used by Jack Swagger in that maneuver?
I guess. I really don't know.
And then Ken Shamrock sweeping the leg of Jack Swagger. Now Shamrock's going to work on that leg of Jack Swagger. Swagger now going to send Ken Shamrock all the way up and over this time. Swagger picking him up by legs, going to send him back down to the ground. And now Swagger went right to the knee. The Patriot Lock may be applied, but wait a minute, Ken Shamrock fights off the Patriot Lock. No Patriot Lock right there, folks. Now Shamrock gonna get sent and dropped out on his neck. Shamrock though sweeping the leg of Swagger. And Swagger may be in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. German belly to belly suplex from Shamrock to Jack Swagger. Shamrock has Swagger right where he walks him, folks. Dead right in the middle of the ring. Knee to the skull. Swagger by Ken Shamrock. Swagger gonna counter good old Ken Shamrock. Go for a German suplex to Ken Shamrock by Jack Swagger. Swagger, Shamrock, here we go. Woo! At Wally Johnson, man, thanks so much. Much appreciated, bro. How you doing, Wally? And the, ooh, senton drop right there to Ken Shamrock. And I had this cool GM mode coming along now. That's going to be in the universe mode. And you see my good friend, Cena Frog, who I think went ghost for a little bit. How you doing, Cena Frog? I think Frog went down for a little bit. Ken Shamrock going to set up Jack Swagger. Swagger countering and go right to the knee of Ken Shamrock. And now going for the Patriot Lock once again is going to be countered by Ken Shamrock. And Victor Rios, how you doing, man? Great to see you again, man. And like I was saying, we have a GM mode now in the universe mode. My good friend Cena Frog, who just came back. Frog is back. Frog, say hello to Wally, Victor, and then the rest of the YouTube world.
Hi, everybody.
And my good friend Cena Frog and I. What's up at JP? How you doing, man? But in the long run, the GM for Monday Night Raw now is Cena Frog. We had a whole draft. You'll see guys like Tommy Dreamer come in now from. And thanks, Wally, man. I know I'll always have your support for Jack Swagger and me. Here we go. Swagger sitting up. So he's got to capitalize. And now this is Swagger's up to the Patriot Lock. Maybe locked into Ken Shamrock. Will Shamrock be tapping out the Patriot Lock? Is it over for Ken Shamrock? Shamrock tapped. Shamrock tapped. It's over. Jack Swagger is the winner of this matchup. Swagger wins the submission matchup. And at Wally Johnson, yes, it is on PS4, my friend. But Senior Frog, the GM of Monday Night Raw, how you feel about your show so far? 2 very strong matches to kick off your reign as the Raw General Manager.
Well, good. I mean, I'm glad that I'm the Raw General Manager. I hope I can do other strong matches as these first 2 were. And if you guys didn't check them out, second match went on to the third. First one was TJ Perkins versus John Morrison, which was a great match.
Agreed.
So yeah.
And so your next match is on the phone. I'm saying, what is your third match?
Oh, my third match. It's either the Alexa Bliss versus Vanessa Price or
it's
the tag team.
There you go.
Okay, it's a tag
the
team.
New Day, Cesaro and Sheamus. They're gonna be going at it, ladies and gentlemen. And congrats to Jack Swagger on winning his matchup earlier tonight. Now Sheamus and then the New Day can get it on here. Oh my God! Oh, the knee! That's a Big E. Very violent maneuver right there from Sheamus to good old Big E. Sheamus picking up Big E, gonna send him down to the mats. And folks, your view does count, and I'll tell you why your view does count. Because each week we will have a winner, the best show of the week, which will either go to Monday Night Raw, which is hosted by Senior Frog. SmackDown Live, which is hosted by Daniel. And Easter, which is my brand, that'll be on Wednesdays, and Thursdays are Impact Wrestling. And so a lot of intense action and beyond, as we have 3 general managers plus the anonymous one going to be going at it here. Again, your vote does matter. If you want your show to win, your favorite show to win, definitely want to view into their things at all costs. And we also have pay-per-view of the month. So we have 3 pay-per-views now that will be held in each month on the calendar for 2k16. And yeah, so we'll have the winner of the month, and it goes by you guys, really. You guys pick. I'm basically going to pick the best show of the week, best pay-per-view of the month. You guys, it's all about you and who you like to see. If you have any suggestions in terms of matches for certain brands, give it to us, Senior Frog and I, and we'll see what we can do. Shame's now with power slamming down Big E. But Big E just sent Sheamus up and over. We'll have a counter right there. Sheamus may not know which way is up and down. That is true. SmackDown Live is going to be for in real life. SmackDown Live will be on like USA Sci-Fi tonight, on like 8.
Yeah.
Sheamus kicking out of Big E's maneuver there. That was the skull of Sheamus by Big E. Big E's got the Irishman, but the Irishman going to send Big E to the apron. Big E going to counter Sheamus. And now Big Wit's going for here. The power bomb to Sheamus. Ooh, connects. And now Big E tags in Kofi Kingston. And Sheamus is laid out cold here as Kofi Kingston goes to the top rope. Kingston top rope. Leg drop connect to Sheamus. As Sheamus and Cesaro in deep trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Kofi to go for that drop kick. Sheamus moved the hell out the way. German suplex from Sheamus to Kofi Kingston. Sheamus gonna make the tag to the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Starts to go for that big boot. Not gonna happen though. Kofi Kingston caught him. Kofi Kingston slams Cesaro down to the ground. Cesaro countering Kofi Kingston. And wow, look at the strength of the Swiss Superman. And Kofi Kingston countering Cesaro. Cesaro going to counter Kofi Kingston at the New Day. Oh my God. The New Day's okay in my opinion. I'm not too crazy of a fan of them, but they're alright. Cesaro tried to sucker punch Big E, and he got caught. And then he punched him off that time. Now with the forearm shot to the Kofi Kingston. Now with the German suplex to Kofi. Ooh, that's gonna hurt the neck. Meanwhile, on the outside, Xavier Woods is taking apart the steel steps. Cesaro gonna elbow the spine of Kofi Kingston. Some great tag team action here we're seeing. Meanwhile, Kofi Kingston countering Cesaro by working the eyes. Cesaro gonna counter Kofi Kingston with a jawbreaker. That crazy uppercut that's just knocked out Kofi Kingston, maybe cold. Starting out the, oh man, a devastating uppercut to Kofi Kingston by Cesaro. Cesaro not going to tag in Sheamus. Kofi Kingston may be in La La Land for all we know. Power sent by Sheamus to Kofi Kingston. Kingston high jumping out with a jumping high knee to freaking Kofi Kingston by Sheamus to Kofi Kingston. And now the Celtic Cross. The Celtic Cross from Sheamus to Kofi Kingston connects. And now Sheamus is set up for this, folks. Oh, it's over. They may go for Kofi. Oh my goodness. He might have just absolutely destroyed Kofi Kingston with that maneuver. And now Cesaro going to pick up Kofi Kingston here. Not where you want to be for Kofi. You're about to be over it now. The Sheamus finishing maneuver. Now Cesaro's. Bang! That connects the New Day. It may be all over for them as the neutralizer gets hit. Cesaro, the freaking crazy boot to the face of Big E. And Xavier Woods is distracting the referee. He's not going to try to go for the pin again on a really down Kofi Kingston. Here we go. 1, 2, and Kingston kicks out this time, folks. I can definitely agree that Cesaro and Sheamus had Kofi Kingston knocked out for more than the 3 count until Xavier Woods got in the way. A mighty uppercut by Cesaro to Kofi Kingston, folks. And as for what's going on to the manager, Xavier Woods, he's still in the matchup, running uppercut to the turnbuckle by Cesaro to Kofi Kingston. Cesaro throwing kicks to the other turnbuckle, and another, oh, I thought he was going to go for another freaking uppercut. Not going to happen, though. He's going to go for a German suplex as Cesaro gets punched right in the face by Kofi Kingston 3 times. Kingston now with the gut buster to Cesaro connecting. And now Kingston making a tag to the big man, Big E Langston. He's going to go straight to the punches of Big E. Big E with the big boot to Cesaro. Cesaro still countering Big E though. Drop kick in the back of Big E is Cesaro. Cesaro and Big E going to war here in this matchup so far. Do the same thing to Kofi. Oh, that one connects now as well. And jumping right to the abdominal of Big E is Cesaro. Gonna follow once again. Wow. Cesaro staying on this dominating attack to the big man, Big E Langston. Cesaro really trying to put away Big E here. And bang! That uppercut. Connecting now the neutralizer. What was the neutralizer here? Cesaro hit Kofi with the neutralizer. Now it's time for Big E to get hit with the neutralizer. Neutralizer connects. But is it enough to put Big E away is the question. Cesaro going for the pin on Big E. Enough. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It is enough, folks. As Cesaro and Sheamus defeat the New Day here on Monday Night Raw. Man, oh man. The action here is absolutely making the Raw General Manager cough his lungs up. That's how great the matches are here on Monday Night Raw. Their lung coughing or dropping. I lost that. I hit lungs.
That's the new motto for Monday Night Raw. So good, coughing.
I mean, it can't be as bad as freaking Jinder Mahal winning the WWE Worldwide Championship. That is a joke. Absolute joke. And this one, folks, one more time to each other. Bang! That was it.
Here are your winners, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Congrats to Sheamus and Cesaro on winning this matchup, folks. And we're gonna go to the next match. But Senior Frog, what's your thought on your first 3 matches here on Monday Night Raw?
My next or what's doing it so far? I didn't. Oh,
Both.
oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, what I thought was it was awesome. I love tag team matches up sometimes. So it's just nice to have some tag teams all the time. Not all the time, but you know, good to have some. Next match is the Alexa Bliss versus Vanessa Price, women's match. So let's see how that works. Okay.
Alright, so speaking about Alexa Bliss and Miss Price, some intense action here in your Raw women's division. Do you feel you have a better women's division than SmackDown Live?
Do I think they have a good one?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a tough one.
Do you feel that your women's division is better than ECW's, TNA's, and SmackDown Live's?
I don't know, we'll see. Yeah.
Here we go, folks. Random look at the draw does save Vanessa Price. Bliss countering Vanessa Price with the right hand. Followed with another right hand, now a kick right there, now a draw right to the face of Vanessa Price to start off the night. Price getting the hell out the way, want no part of Alexa Bliss. And she's gonna perfect plex basically Alexa Bliss on the freaking floor from Vanessa Price. They're gonna be brawling here to the good old mat to the floor on the outside the padding. Snap blocked. Wow, from Vanessa Price to Alexa Bliss here. We're at a 4 count, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, Vanessa Price just launched Alexa Bliss's face right into the ring post as it bounced off of it. We're at a 6 count. Vanessa Price launching Alexa Bliss back into the ring, gonna be followed up with an elbow right to their skull on the apron. Owen back inside the ring. Go for that, scoops into Alexa Bliss, gonna be kind though, as Bliss is gonna shove her away. And now Bliss gonna follow it up with a DDT. Oh, devastating! That made her knocked her out cold. But Vanessa Price is gonna shove off Alexa Bliss though. Price gonna pick up Alexa Bliss once again. And flip her over and send it down on her back. Gonna go for the pin to try a quick victory one. Not gonna have those Bliss too experienced to get cut up with that one. Price going top rope. Elbow drop from off the top rope is missed as Alexa Bliss moves right out the way. And Vanessa Price closes the hell out of Alexa Bliss. Price going for it again. Moves slow to the outside. Crushing down on the abdomen, the rib cage of Alexa Bliss. Price putting Bliss back inside the ring. Price going top rope. The elbow to the back and spine of Alexa Bliss by Vanessa Price off the top rope. Absolutely devastating maneuver. German suplex and be countered by Alexa Bliss with 3 punches right to the skull of Vanessa Price. Then Price gonna counter Alexa Bliss right into that side leg sweep. Ooh. And Alexa Bliss gonna counter Vanessa Price once again with the jaw breaking maneuver. Bliss now got it for that snap block, followed by a big drop kick right to the face, once again to Vanessa Price. Price raking the eyes of Alexa Bliss, the very dirty maneuver, followed by a DDT to Alexa Bliss, man. That's devastating. She's going for the pins in to put Alexa Bliss away. Here we go, counting down 1, 2. Ooh, but Alexa Bliss kicks out literally at 2.5. Price going mid rope. So for those knees there, crash down on Alexa Bliss. Not gonna happen though. And Alexa Bliss got her up. Gonna send her down. Oh, right on her neck. What of a slam down. And put her up and plop her down once and one more time. Let's put her over this time. 1, 2, maybe 3. Oh no. The kick out by Alexa Bliss. Bliss countering Vanessa Price. She was on the apron and sent over to the outside. Some intense women's division action here on Monday Night Raw. Now running bulldog. Oh,
You just can't train to be ready for an assault like that.
those chops gonna fall it there. Now the one elbow to the skull of Alexa Bliss. Another one. Well, third being enough to knock her out cold, and it does. Ooh, that's absolutely devastating maneuver there on the floor, on the mat, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Right, a 5 count, folks. And Vanessa Price mocking Goldberg. But Price is literally the only one standing here. It's over, folks, in my opinion. 8. Bliss is not getting up. Vanessa Price taunting. Now Price with one of a clothesline, once again all the way out to the outside. What's Price going for? Wait, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god, oh my god, spoke the top rope, died, just crashing down on Alexa Bliss. One more time on a replay, bang, that crazy spring off the rope moonsault, almost landed perfectly right there. Completely taken out. Alexa Bliss, it's gotta be up, there's no way. That's more damage to her. But it's got to be over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's got to be over. There's no way you're getting up out of that one. Count it down, referee. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, she kicked out at 2.5. Bliss once again kicked out at 2.5. A shot right there. Bliss getting countered by Vanessa Price, gets in all this to the apron. And now a punch. Oh my god, no. The slam down her spine. Oh, her spine just met the freaking ring apron. For goodness sakes, it's got to be painful. Vanessa Price gonna smash Alexa Bliss's face right on the announcer's table. So that scoop slam job gonna be counted by Alexa Bliss. Vanessa Price is again counting Alexa Bliss with that elbow right to the skull on the apron. Right, a 4 count as both women get back inside the ring officially.
This match has taken so much out of her. And she strikes with great precision.
My goodness, you're seeing a complete butt whooping here as she's absolutely thugging down.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Have a shot there, now Bliss got her. Then Price also got Bliss. Was a knee to the spot, to the back there of Alexa Bliss by Vanessa Price. Price trying to pick up Alexa Bliss. What's the signature maneuvers? Lion salt, split leg moonsault. Okay. Now you got that done. They're gonna slam right down to the mat. Oh wow! Now you got Bliss on the spot by Vanessa Price there. And then the lion salt mid rope connecting. Vanessa Price. Oh my god, Alexa Bliss trying to get right back up to her feet, folks. That is very, very impressive. But it may be all over right here. Crossroad connecting there. Both women are down and out. Price to get back to her feet, and she doesn't make the time. This could be it. Oh, they called the rope break. They called the rope break, and now Price going top rope. Some rookie skills right there. Moonsault, bang, mocking Alexa Bliss. The rope finishing maneuver. This is it. 1, 2. No, she step little at 2. She thought she was going to absolutely mock the women's champion, the challenger for the women's champion. She got on the roll up. She got on the roll up. 1, 2, 3, and now Vanessa Price defeats Alexa Bliss here. An absolutely great match we saw here. I'm running enough for the Raw Women's Division on display there.
Here's your winner,
Congrats to Vanessa Price on her debut here on Monday Night Raw, even in this universe mode completely. About Monday Night Raw alone. Congrats to her and win the match, folks. We're on to the next match tonight. And Cena Frog, what is the next match and what are your thoughts on that match we just saw?
Well, first of all, the match that I saw sent a message to every woman in the WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw locker room about who all women, and everybody that can be dominant in Monday Night Raw. And the next match I believe is Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre. So I hope that match goes out well. So
Who do you think is gonna win this matchup?
I don't know.
And there's the bell.
Now with the knife edge chop from Galloway to Ziggler. Now I got with the knife edge chop. Here we go. Woo! That one on display right there. So Ziggler gets slammed down to the mat by Drew McIntyre. Ziggler countering Drew Galloway. McIntyre. There you go. Yeah, so they're trying to make the Scotsman tap out here. Galloway countering Dolph Ziggler. We go for a belly-to-belly switch, will also be countered by Dolph Ziggler. They got with the, freaking Ziggler with a DDT to Drew Galloway. High knee to Drew McIntyre. Jeez Louise. I've been so used to calling him Drew Galloway on Impact Wrestling. Showing off the athleticism is Dolph Ziggler. And McIntyre freaking clotheslining the hell out of Dolph Ziggler. All the way to the outside. Ziggler countering McIntyre. McIntyre now going to counter Dolph Ziggler there. A mighty close going to be countered by Dolph Ziggler. With a 4 count, folks, they're going to take down McIntyre on the outside. At a 5 count, folks, he goes 6. Ziggler taunting inside the ring, Galloway getting back inside the ring, seeing Dolph Ziggler, and now it's freaking McIntyre. We'll have a big boot to Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler going to counter McIntyre with an uppercut. And now McIntyre going to counter Dolph Ziggler there with a Cyrus leg sweep. And now McIntyre with the right hand to Dolph Ziggler, showing no mercy, the Scotsman. Knee right to the face of Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler shaking off the Galloway. Got off the German suplex to freaking Ziggler. Galloway and McIntyre are the same people, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Just let you know that. And now Drew McIntyre steps up for that Celtic Cross. The Celtic Cross from McIntyre to Ziggler connects. And now McIntyre to Ziggler trying to go for that patented Future Shock DDT to Dolph Ziggler. Connects! Is it over though is the question. And now McIntyre trying to put away Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2, 3, no! This is still a great time. And Drew McIntyre cannot believe it. Now Drew McIntyre completely trying to stay on top of Dolph Ziggler here. This McIntyre really thugging on Dolph Ziggler here. McIntyre launching Ziggler right into the ropes. The apron. It's going to be counted though by Dolph Ziggler. And McIntyre going for the good old scoop slam. Your thoughts on the matchup so far, Senior Frog? Some encouraging words from the Raw General Manager to both of these men. As McIntyre in complete control of the matchup for the moment. And a run of, oh man, that stomp right to the skull of Dolph Ziggler just split him wide open. Meanwhile, Galloway talking a little smack. And now setting Ziggler up for another Celtic cross as Drew Galloway, bang, connecting. Galloway picking up Dolph Ziggler. Oh, he connected with that maneuver. That jumping DDT. Right to the skull of Drew Galloway by Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler now stopping the arm of Drew McIntyre. Ziggler propping up Drew McIntyre. Dang, that one also connecting. And McIntyre may be out cold, folks. Ziggler now with elbow to the heart. Elbow to the freaking abdomen. These multiple freaking elbows. 6, folks. 7, 8, 9, 10. My goodness, those devastating elbows right to the freaking abdomen. And only a one on Drew McIntyre. And Ziggler looks a little shocked, if you ask me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Kick back, relax, and enjoy.
Ziggler putting Gallows to the ropes.
WWE action.
Galloway, or McIntyre, whatever the hell you want to call him, countering Dolph Ziggler once again. And McIntyre Ziggler for another future shock. The second future shock to Dolph Ziggler connects. Will that be enough to put him away? Is it over for Dolph Ziggler right here, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. But they call the rope break.
He set it up.
Now Galloway coming back, hyping himself up here, really taking it to Dolph Ziggler. That was a horrible crossbody. Ziggler countering, and a great sleeper hold maneuver. Looks good for Drew McIntyre here on Monday Night Raw tonight. Oh man, McIntyre is in a real world of trouble here, folks. And McIntyre fighting out of it though. And now Dolph's trying to capitalize. And that's it, folks. Dolph Ziggler just pinned Drew McIntyre here on Monday Night Raw. Man, take a look at this highlight. That was 2 future shocks he took there. Bang. The elbows. The sleeper hold. The pinfall.
The next one
Congrats to Dolph Ziggler win the matchup, folks. And the next match, Senior Frog.
Tommy Dreamer versus RVD in an Extreme Rules match, and I believe, isn't that the main event?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, the main event for this evening is an Extreme Rules match between
Actually, no, we're at the match before that.
Tommy Dreamer versus RVD.
We're at the match before that, bro.
Yes. Okay.
It's HBK, Goldberg, and DDP.
Oh, jeez. Ah, man, I'm going ahead of myself.
And that main event is soon to come, ladies and gentlemen. But we have DDP, Shawn Michaels, and Goldberg going at it. Goldberg gonna go straight for Shawn Michaels with the freaking clothesline. To DDP now with the clothesline. Michaels countering Goldberg. And now DDP in those right hands. Goldberg countering Michaels with the jawbreaker. Goldberg getting a steel chair, putting that inside the ring.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. What do you think about Shawn Michaels?
Goldberg going top rope. Michaels plops down. DDP, and then Goldberg gonna fall for that freaking crazy drop right there. Oh crap, wrong thing to do there. No. Mighty clothesline from Goldberg to HBK. Goldberg working on Shawn Michaels with that steel chair. Oh my god. Oh man, not another one. Now the shot to the back. Oh, is countered. And Michaels gonna completely. And he's gonna completely counter and take away that steel chair by Goldberg. But Goldberg's still on the attack and beating up on Shawn Michaels as Bill Goldberg. Now DDP and Goldberg seem to be in an alliance here. Now Goldberg, oh wait a minute. DDP to go for the pin on Shawn Michaels. Goldberg breaks with that steel chair. DDP gets cracked right in the back of the skull with that steel chair. Goldberg taking out Shawn Michaels with that steel chair now as well. As Bill Goldberg is absolutely destroying these two with a steel chair. That's come to play now. DDP gets rocked right in the skull with that steel chair. Goes up a mighty clothesline Shawn Michaels over to the outside. Goldberg leaving DDP all to himself here. Goldberg picking up DDP. The Mega Powers. Oh, that spine buster maneuver there. Michaels moonsault elbow right to the heart. DDP swing the leg. And wait a minute. Oh, go over to the goal and catch DDP off guard. Goldberg trying to hype up the crowd as DDP and Shawn Michaels going to war against each other now. Here we go. As Shawn Michaels breaking up anything with Bill Goldberg, DDP. And Shawn Michaels both want a piece of Bill Goldberg, it looks like. As Goldberg takes down both of them. Goldberg beating up Shawn Michaels with that steel chair now. Michaels almost got cracked right in the skull with that steel chair. Goldberg now fighting back both of these men. Can't believe the freaking animal Goldberg is on fire right now. Alright, at least for once for the moment. DDP gonna hit him with that perfect plex. Oh, he just go for the pin. Goldberg breaking it up. And even to take out the referee, now Goldberg gonna slam down Diamond Dallas Page. Shawn Michaels. Oh, come on, I had that one done. And Goldberg, though, he saw Michaels go for that off-top elbow drop. That planted DDP down. Goldberg gonna push down Shawn Michaels on DDP and the steel chair. Just another put him away one. Goldberg for the victory. No, Michaels kicks out of it. Goldberg going to the outside. Goldberg leaving those to go to war. Goldberg getting back inside the ring. Going out away from the chair on DDP. Goldberg sees a vulnerable Shawn Michaels. Goldberg gonna hit Shawn Michaels right in the back with that steel chair shot. Absolutely not friendly right there whatsoever. Go for that maneuver. It's gonna be countered by Shawn Michaels thanks to DDP. Great teamwork by DDP right there, and Shawn Michaels, but now DDP can go with the Cyrus Lecture with the Bill Goldberg on the steel chair. DDP beating up Shawn Michaels now with that steel chair. Goldberg gonna break it up once again. Walloping elbow there from DDP to Shawn Michaels, and now Bill Goldberg's got him. For a torture rack, maybe? No. Whatever the hell it was countered. But Goldberg now countering DDP. to the vulnerable Shawn Michaels. He's got Shawn Michaels up for the maneuver now. Michaels may not be in a great place. DP wants to get to a steel victory. Goldberg not going to allow it to happen. And DDP getting cracked right in the back of the skull. That steel chair busting him wide open. Goldberg looking at a vulnerable Shawn Michaels. Michaels trying to be slick. Now Michaels gonna press up Bill Goldberg, get him to the apron.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
And now Bill Goldberg taking on everybody and everything he sees. Goldberg hyping up the crowd. You know what he wants to do. And DDP countering Bill Goldberg there, pressing down to the ground. But Goldberg shooting the leg there. And now Goldberg pressing up Shawn Michaels. Michaels getting pressed up. Goldberg gonna send him down. Vintage Bill Goldberg's up, but more 1, 2, but DDP breaks it up. Wait, DDP now taking down Bill Goldberg's over that Hurricane Rana. DDP trying to get on fire, so his own momentum. DDP trying to damage those legs of Bill Goldberg, trying to make Bill Goldberg tap out here, ladies and gentlemen. Goldberg's fighting out of it though. Super kick from Shawn Michaels to Bill Goldberg. DDP gonna follow it up though, and launch him all the way down to the ground with an arm bar submission here. But Bill Goldberg turns around on DDP. Goldberg getting the hell out of the DDP, catching Shawn Michaels on the run. And DDP on those right hands to Shawn Michaels. And Bill Goldberg trying to take out DDP, but DDP fighting off. Referee, you want to count there? Ref. Is that another thing? Wait, can I go for the pin on him? Can I go for the pin on him? And I can't? What's going on here? I wonder. Huh. I think we had a glitch here.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Referee. Maybe if we stop the count? Maybe? I'm thinking maybe? No, is it glitched? It's glitched. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It glitched on us. This is horrible. There's a pin going on, ref. Alright, Bill Goldberg walking out of the building. Saying forget this. The world's longest pin. Bill Goldberg leaving the arena. And next match. I guess we'll find out the winner of that one later. And the main event of the evening, folks, was made by Senior Frog, who is unfortunately not here at the moment. He went rogue real quick. And the main event is between the Universal Champion Tommy Ramirez takes on Rob Van Dam here in an Extreme Rules matchup. As we're getting this match in the way, ladies and gentlemen. Frog and Rob Van Dam. Main event. I mean, Dream and Rob Van Dam, wow. Again, match made by good old Senior Frog, the GM from Monday Night Raw. If you love the show he's put on today, definitely give that a view and hopefully subscribe to Building Off the Gaming. And Senior Frog on YouTube as well. Yeah, Rob Van Dam, Dreamer and Rob Van Dam going out of here. Rob Van Dam pushes Tommy Dreamer up into the turnbuckles. We're trying to separate it. Already with a cheap shot to the Universal Champion. Van Dam trying to take down Tommy Dreamer early here. Van Dam going with that Singapore cane. Van Dam getting back to the ring, trying to sucker in Tommy Dreamer. He misses wildly with that one, and Dreamer hits him from behind with a neck breaker. So that arm wrench, that back wrench, and stretch out the arms. And RVD gets a submission hold. Dreamer countering RVD. Belly busters from Tommy Dreamer to Rob Van Dam. Van Dam gonna count Tommy Dreamer to the, oh man, shoulder tackle here. Dreamer disarming Rob Van Dam, that Singapore cane. Wow. Rob Van Dam getting goal with the outside. Van Dam now with that crazy DDT on the Singapore cane to Tommy Dreamer. Now Rob Van Dam undoing the Raw announce table here. What does Van Dam got planned here on the main event of Monday Night Raw? Going back to that Singapore cane. As he is absolutely taking the hell out of Tommy Dreamer there. Dreamer disarming Rob Van Dam. And another Hurricane Rana there. From Rob Van Dam to Tommy Dreamer. The Universal Champion Tommy Dreamer is down. Van Dam getting an announcer's table here. Getting a table. Van Dam propping Dreamer up. Van Dam going to the apron. Springboard. Oh man, through the table. Springboard moonsault through the table on Tommy Dreamer. Now neckbreaker to follow it up. Connecting. Rob Van Dam. An elbow to the heart from Rob Van Dam to Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer in a world of hurt here. As we've seen the new GMs make up their matches. It's a lot of action going on as Rob Van Dam just gonna smash Dreamer's head right into the announce table. Oh god, that was horrible. But folks, definitely just subscribe to Building Off the Game for more intense action, just like we're seeing here. And now we will have, hopefully, a lot more guests with us because of the GM mode. But just saying, a lot of intense action going to be coming on to this universe mode. Van Dam going top rope. I got you at Senior Frog. I got you, bro. Oh, the drop kick though, backfiring right there. In the main event, over to the outside, the Universal Champion Tommy Dreamer made by the man who just commented, Senior Frog. Van Dam looks to be getting another table. Van Dam really, Dreamer's trying to get up. Oh, to go to the spine to Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer now disarming Rob Van Dam, that Singapore cane. Van Dam robbing Tommy Dreamer, that Singapore cane. Now a shot right to the spine. Mr. Monday Night not playing around here tonight, trying to beat the Universal Champion. Van Dam is getting a ladder for some insane reason. Why would he need a ladder?
Anytime you throw the rule book out the window, somebody is bound to get seriously hurt.
Van Dam gonna smash him his face right into the barricade. Van Dam getting his good personal up in the Singapore cane. Is seeing the absolute intense action that Monday Night Raw is giving you now, as we get some Extreme Rules matches just like this, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmer once again getting put right back on the table. Van Dam going to the top of the ladder. He's turning, folks. And oh man, through the freaking ladder. I mean, through the table. That off the top rope, backward style, the moonsault. He just freaking flatlined Tommy Dreamer right there. What a way to put him away here. The 5-star frog splash. It's over for Tommy Dreamer. Count it down, man. I think let's take a replay of this one. Look at that bang right there. Perfect connected to the Universal Champion. We're going to count it down. 1, 2, 3. And Rob Van Dam defeats the Universal Champion on the debut of Monday Night of GM Senior Frog's epic first day on the job. A very intense Monday Night Raw. Take a look at the highlight here. Look at that one, folks. Congrats to Van Dam on winning the main event here on Monday Night Raw. Senior Frog may or may not be back in time to say his goodbyes. Not very sure. But a lot of intense action we have seen here today on this Universe Mode episode. And I'm back. And tomorrow we'll be having a double episode featuring SmackDown Live and Impact Wrestling. So yeah, a lot of intense action we're in for, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Senior Frog, I think you did all right for your first day on the job. I think it was all right. I think it was a good show, but I guess I can't really judge. The ratings we'll say for your show. Tomorrow being the SmackDown Live and Impact Wrestling show, 2 shows in one. The ratings war will begin here. And folks, remember, your view does count for your show that you support the most. My show being ECW. Actually, no. Yeah, it'll be ECW, so it'll be SmackDown Live and ECW on Wednesday. My bad, correction there. SmackDown Live and ECW, because I'm ahead of Impact. I forgot that now that there's a show ahead of Impact. And Thursday will be Impact Wrestling. Wednesday will be SmackDown Live and ECW, just to catch up with everything. So yeah, if you really did like the show that Senior Frog put on for you guys today, this is all his match card, his first day as GM as we get to SummerSlam for Raw and SmackDown heating up here. This being my show, which we have our pay-per-view Vengeance not so far away there. So a lot of intense action right there, folks. As we go to the recap of the show, we had John Morrison taking on TJP, where TJP would beat John Morrison one of a matchup via pinfall. It was Jack Swagger going against Ken Shamrock in a submission match, where Jack Swagger would defeat Ken Shamrock, putting on the Patriot Lock to put Ken Shamrock away via submission. Then it was a tag team match between The New Day and Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro and Sheamus would win the matchups via pinfall after one hell of a tag team match we saw there. It was a Vanessa Price going against Alexa Bliss, one hell of a of the Raw Women's Division. Vanessa Price would defeat Alexa Bliss via pinfall in the matchup. And then it was Drew Galloway going against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler would hit the sleeper hold. Galloway would kick out of it, but still be knocked out technically. And Dolph Ziggler would pin Drew Galloway to win the matchup. Then it was Shawn Michaels taking on Bill Goldberg, taking on DDP, in which Shawn Michaels would defeat Bill Goldberg to win the matchup, I'm assuming via pinfall. Then it was Tommy Dreamer taking on Rob Van Dam. Tommy Dreamer, the current Universal Champion here for Monday Night Raw, thanks to Senior Frog officially making that a thing. And yet Tommy Dreamer holding a ECW shirt, just want to say that, representing ECW, not Monday Night Raw there. I'm just saying the heart and pride of ECW lives on in every single wrestler that's ever wrestled for ECW, as we see that as Universal Champion is Tommy Dreamer. Hence, ECW legend. And it's technically 2 ECW men in an Extreme Rules matchup, ECW style. How I see what the Frog did there. I like what you did there, Frog. And it was Rob Van Dam, but Rob Van Dam would defeat the Universal Championship after a freaking Frog splash through a springboard moonsault to one table. And then the off-the-top rope ladder freaking flip, crushing down on Tommy Dreamer, then a 5-star Frog splash to follow it up. That would put Tommy Dreamer out and away as Rob Van Dam would defeat Tommy Dreamer in the main event match here in the Extreme Rules matchup. So, if you like the Monday Night Raw, definitely give that a view and everything, and definitely do subscribe to Building Off the Gaming on YouTube, as well as my good co-host from Monday Night Raw, Senior Frog. And, you know, once again, like, comment, subscribe to Building Off the Gaming, folks. We'll check you out next time for some SmackDown Live and some ECW on Wednesday. So that being said, folks, stay off the hook.